Well, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy X-2. We're currently at like the very end of chapter 3 at this point, but I want to make a couple quick trips. Don't toss my words out. Let's head down to the Calmlands. I'm gonna go to mission 2 because Clasko is getting all settled in on his whole Chocobo thing. So let's go see what we've got. Actually, before we go talk to him, I don't even know if he's in there. Let's head upstairs first. Aha! Comm sphere installation complete. Now, at this point, we should have all the comm spheres installed. However, you want to double check that before you move on to chapter 4 at this point. So make sure that you've got them all. There should be, I think, 20 in total. So yeah, we should be okay. Okay, wait, I want to talk to Clasko here. You actually in here? Oh, he is. He's freaking out. We sent Chocobo 3 to Besaid Island, right? Well, it's back safe and sound. Let's see what it found. We sent Chocobo Runner 4 to Kilika Island, right? It's back safe and sound. Okay, so grenade. So, let's actually check our Chocobos. I think here we've got 1 bold, 2 normal, 1 timid. Do you have... Ooh, so you can see our heart currently. Basically, I think at this point, once it gets low, I think once you lose heart, I think it affects whether or not it can run off, if I'm not mistaken. You know, one of the fun things about this particular minigame is it's actually very difficult to find a good guide on it. I haven't yet been able to do that. Let's see, do you guys actually... Oh, would you like to change the ratio? Hang on a second. Okay, anyway, so let's take a quick look at raising our Chocobos here because there's a couple things we do want to do. One of the things that we want to do is we want to make sure that we send out Chocobos 3 times at each level. So I think we've sent out at least 3 for level 1, but I do want to raise these if we can, and I think... Yeah, so we can get him to level 2. Let's go ahead and get him to level 2 as well. It does look like here that we can't upgrade any of these, but we do have level 2, so that's great. And we can also feed these guys. I don't know if it really matters. Let's see, 1 green restores 1 heart, so let's go ahead and feed 3 greens. Bring these guys back up to... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We have a ton of greens. Okay, so there's that. So let's go ahead and dispatch the Chocobos. Now, here's the thing, and I didn't have this pulled up last time. I'm make sure. Where's my guide? Where is my guide? Depending on what your nature is, will depend on whether or not it is unsuited, well-suited, or averagely suited to going to a specific island. So, for example, normal, Besaid is good for that one. The Moonflow, and Macalania. So let's go ahead and send one of those normal ones to Macalania. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and send another one out to Moonflow. Okay, so the next one we have is Timid. Timid is well suited to Kilika, Thunder Plains, and Bicanal. So let's go ahead and send... let's see, I said timid, right? So that was 3. And then for bold, the best ones are Djose and the Calmlands. So things like Xanarkand, Mount Gagazet, let's see here, Mushroom and Mihen are all average. So you're gonna have to just kind of pick those. And basically what happens is if you send a Chocobo to some place that's unsuited, they lose 60 heart. Average, they lose 30, and then well-suited, they only lose 15. So it's important to note that so you don't like send out things with low heart. Yeah, so there we go. And then I think we can hold up to 14 Chocobos from here. So heads up on that. We do have a limited number. And then there are guides out there that tell you like what you can get. So Besaid, for example, has a lot of potions and stuff. And if you send them to Xanarkand, for example, you can get things like remedies and gold hourglasses and stuff like that. So yeah, all right. I think we're pretty well done here. We've done all the PR stuff and everything. So let's go ahead and just jump into the next area. Uni, you sure you're not getting any sudden chocobo hunting urges? So now you're gonna find him a chocobo? Well, aren't you nice? Yeah, we do need to find and defeat more chocobos, but we'll get there. I don't know why I went from the bottom. All right. Where is Gipple when we need him, is what he just said.
He says Gipple's not back yet.
Wonder if he's still with Nooch and Bearlight. Probably.
Tried to fight the fiends on their own, and things are just getting worse. Something about them.
Translation? Not good.
With Machina.
Then that's our cue.
Oh, that's Buddy behind us, by the way. Okay, well, let's talk to some of these guys and see. I do have some issues translating because we don't have. Oh, we got an Albed primer though, because we haven't quite unlocked all of the Albed stuff. I have no idea what he's saying. Freaking out though. Did Buddy go inside? There is a save point here that I do want to use. Doesn't look like he's in here. Okay, well, first things first then, I do want to save before we move on. All right. Do you have anything to say? If those fiends get out of the temple, we're all in big, big trouble. Here we make our stand. We can't lose any more ground. Oh, there's Buddy. I hope we can offer our services for free this time. I don't know. If we have but with the Gullwings on our side, I think they said something about standing a chance. All right, anyway, let's go inside. A better opportunity to install a comm sphere. Yeah, I think that's the last one, and yeah, you have to do this first. I have no clue. Anyway, first place we actually want to go is actually up here. Grr, if only I wasn't hurt. We had no choice but to run. I have no clue what else she's saying. I could probably translate things, but I am not going to. Take that. I'm just gonna try and read what I can. I have no clue. Okay, anyway, we're just gonna head on in. The fiends will get through here over my dead body. Go, help the others inside. That's not good. Stop the fiends! I heard that part. We don't stand a chance with weak Machina like this one. Okay, anyway, so you could go just straight there, but we're not going to. We're gonna get ambushed. I think there's only 3 different critters here. The haunts being one of them. I think the paprika are one. Which are the like guys that float and do lightning, I think. Oh, wow. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's see here. Oh god. Back up to do that because it's not on the edge like you think it is. I know, it seems weird. Come on. There we go. All right, and we just want to go straight up. There is really nothing else here, so I'm not gonna explore. Hi guys. Are we good? Pushing the altars in the back should stop the electricity. What? No, I don't know which one. Ah, here's the paprika. I think there's one other thing here, and I think it's terrible, so I'm gonna hope we don't run across it. If you could not, I would appreciate that. I wanted to talk to this guy. How can this be? I don't know. Anyway, first things first, let's come here and grab this, which is a wristband. That, I don't remember what it does off the top of my head. I don't have these memorized. Wristband. Do we have multiple wristbands? We must. If you see it, say something. Let's see. A wristband. Raises strength by 10. Okay, so we have 5 of these, and we're just gonna pick which ones. I think I may have picked wrong. And we get to fight whatever is in here. I don't know if it's set or if it's just random. But for the most part, these guys aren't going to be a big issue. It's going to be, you remember like the tomb things? I think they're called tombs. Those are a problem. And the reason those are a problem, by the way, is they have a pretty nasty physical attack in which they are able to pretty much bypass all of your defense. It's very frustrating. Ah, here it is. These guys, yeah, tombs. That physical attack is so nasty. Let's go ahead and use life. Okay, let's go ahead and use power break. Let's go ahead and mix here. This guy's gonna use stone breath, of course. I think. Nice, we actually managed to dodge all of that. Let's go ahead and use an armor break here. See if we can't get as much physical damage in as we can. Osmos grabs MP. Looks like he's actually grabbing from the whole party. That's rude. Luckily, I don't actually need all that much MP, but... Okay, good. They're such a problem. Alright, how about this one? I also wonder if it's like you have to do so many of them. Maybe not, because I had to do all of them in order to unlock this, and last time that I did this, I did not. Wonderful. Okay, so at this point, let's go ahead and make sure that we are all healed up before we go in here. Possible things that you can wear, stuff to lower lightning damage. I don't care. Like, literally don't care. We will be fine. Oof.
Merge with Alabama.
Why are we surprised?
Isn't that what they said?
How can this be?
Okay, so this is the probably strongest Aeon that we've faced so far, but it's actually not that big of a deal. So let's go ahead and go to swordplay and start with a power break. Oh, actually, let's use white magic to cast Shell. That's gonna hurt. Let's go ahead and use Mazer Eye here. So Shell and Protect are gonna be the two things that you really are gonna want to start with. Get the power break in, get the armor break on. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Okay, I want to get a cure in here because we kind of struggling a little bit. So once we get the armor break on, we want to do magic break. And then from here, go ahead and continue this. Yeah, that still hurts. Let's go ahead and heal up again. Oh, I meant to use me. It's fine. Magic break. Okay, that's pretty much solves that problem. Now I want to come in here. I want to use liquid steel. And liquid steel is basically going to make us pretty... Oh, he's going to recharge, which is going to grant him some MP and health, but not enough to matter. Nice miss. I think we've got at least a couple more Mazer Eyes. Liquid steel is going to give us a ton of damage. Okay, there's its overdrive. This is not going to be nice, but we're pretty close to being able to use mix, so. Actually, that wasn't all that big of a deal, was it? Oh, that miss. 10 out of 10 behavior. Love that for us. I think one more Mazer Eye. And then I'd really like to get that liquid steel in. Come on. Yeah, that amount of damage is really, really nice. I'm gonna get... Just hold. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a potion here. Okay, it looks like you didn't need to do that. You absolutely didn't need to do that. I didn't need to do that either. Good job. That was significantly easier than Final Fantasy X. Yay, we did it. And we get the Unwavering Guard garment grid. Oh look, it's a hole in the ground. Why did the
Hole. I wonder what's down
why did
there.
Ixion not fade like the other ones? Yeah, jump.
No way.
No, jump, 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 jump.
The hole we found was so deep.
Kinky.
It was as though all the secrets in the world might be hidden in its depths. But something told me to stay away. These secrets are not for me to know.
But you need to know that? What? Behind you.
Get back!
Huh?
What?
And roll credits, because we're done. What in the Final Fantasy VIII is this?
Yuna!
Oh, you thought I was joking.
It's so bright.
Don't go into the light.
Can you hear me?
Ah, what?
Yes?
Ah, you can hear me.
I can't see you. Where are you?
Right here.
Well, I think we may be in a weird place. By the way, I absolutely positively love the design for this location. The flowers, the sky, the weird floating orbs. Those are pyreflies, by the way. Why we have more pyreflies hanging around us, I don't know. She got boots in her boots.
What's happening?
I don't know. Your clothes are glowing, which, are we gonna be transforming? Oh, is this? No. That's not who we want.
I finally found you.
Is that really you?
Oh, come on.
It is me. Shuyan. I've waited so long. Len.
But I'm not Len.
Len.
Come on,
We
buddy.
disappeared together, but when I awoke, I was alone. I looked for you.
His
for
clothes aren't
so
right.
long.
His pant lengths are both
All
the same.
along,
That's kind of
I
weird.
realized something. Spira hasn't really changed at all. Everyone's still fighting over nothing. Still dying like they used to. 1,000 years have passed, and they can't leave the hatred behind. I'm through waiting. I'll fix it.
Excuse you.
This world continues to fail us, and what's worse, I failed to protect you.
Come on. Put two and two together.
All go away. And we'll fade again. Together. Help me do it. Len.
I need you all to, like, really...
Touch me.
Yeah. Put two and two together. In fact, we've only really addressed this once, and that was at the beginning of the game when she was dancing.
Whose feelings are these? Len's? Mine?
This is what happens when you're out here stealing people's clothes to wear on your own. You never know what might be left in them. I don't know what I'm saying either, so don't really worry about it.
Open your eyes.
Noosh? Hey, you two. Oh, I wasn't. Well, I guess I was hugging Shuyan, but that's Barlai. Barlai. I can't pronounce his name apparently. There's an aurora in this place. Where the hell are we?
The end is not far now.
What are you doing? Did you just open up an eyeball? You saw the red. Oh yeah, there it is. Like it was red there for a second, and then it wasn't, and then it was again.
Give this to Pain. It was all I was able to find.
Yeah, give her this one too.
Huh?
I am also
Our
confused.
wills.
He's kidding. Just make sure Pain gets him, alright?
How do you know her?
The four of us go way back.
Nu's just a bit dark, by the way.
Don't go!
It's under control.
Take care of things topside.
Is it though? I don't think it is. Anyway, we get 2 key spheres, 2 and 3. And I think we escaped?
I
No?
didn't know what had happened. Everywhere I looked, I found only questions.
The hell are we?
But more than anything, I'm just angry.
I'm confused.
One thing after another, and I'm already confused to begin with.
I'll
Hey,
be able to
where
put
am
some
I?
2 and 2 together here in a second. I don't know where we are. Anyway, so let's just run around because that's all we can really do right now. Well, that's the end of this location. This is Final Fantasy VIII. Y'all remember when he gets lost? Okay. So she's gonna say something here in a second, and you're gonna start spamming X. Girl, you've got some booty shorts on.
I'm all alone.
Here we go. Start spamming X. Here's 1.
Where are you?
There's 2.
Wait!
There's 3. And there's 4. You need to do all 4 in order to unlock the 100%. If you don't do that, you won't get it. Yeah, and there is no notification that you need to do this like at all in order to like yeah, I know.
Come in, Yuna. Yuna!
Hey, look, we're back in Bevel.
Yuna, reporting in.
Yuna!
All right. But we did manage to escape. So good job, team. And we get a Fiend Tail bonus. And we get some trap pods. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of those. And let's save. How are we doing, folks?
Fridi, nanne. Trickur, farret me kutui.
He's been blubbering about how he couldn't go on living if something were to happen to you.
I don't know what he said.
We hadn't heard anything in so long. We tried tossing a comm sphere into the hole, but it didn't help one bit.
Hey, it's still in beta.
So what happened?
I got teleported, and we'll talk about it in a second.
Lynn, huh?
Yeah, the girl from the songstress dress sphere.
That's Len?
Sure, she wore that dress 1,000 years ago.
Why didn't you tell us?
No one asked. Besides, all I knew was her name. What's to tell?
What Shinra said surprised me, but only a little. So there really was a connection.
Okay. So the reason Shuyin keeps calling Yuna Len is...
Because of that dress sphere?
I can't really say for sure.
Forget Len. Shuyin's the one who's wanting to vaporize Spira.
Yeah, but what can we do? Nuge and Gipple are already planning something.
He's missing, or they're both
Let them
missing.
deal with it for now.
What are we gonna do? Okay, so real quick here, putting 2 and 2 together. What is happening with the comm sphere? Did you all see that? So putting 2 and 2 together, the dress sphere that Yuna was wearing for the songstress is Len. Like, it's her feelings. And Shuyin is confusing them because he, I guess, senses Len. And Barlai was, I look like he was possessed by Shuyin, and that's who's been causing all the trouble. All right, you caught up? Good. When can we hurt Shuyin? Man. So the guy in the awesome sphere, was that Shuyin too? Yes. Yes, it was. I'm preparing the console for comm sphere wave reception. Everything's going according to plan. All that's left is some fine tuning. Okay, so I don't know if we can actually do anything here quite yet. I was gonna watch the spheres, but I don't think we can at this point. But we are doing pretty well. So let me save for the record as we are entering chapter 4. Oh, okay, we actually can't access it from there. I was gonna access it from there. But as we are entering chapter 4, we want to be at story completed 59%. We're actually almost at 60%, but it's going to show as 59%. So if you are for any reason not at 59%, like you're lower, then you've definitely missed something. So I will see you guys next time as we start chapter 4.